Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of She Plays Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn with Kovu and Whisper! Whisper, what are you doing with that guy? I don't know what he's doing, but I thought we would do the Halloween event today! Now, the only thing I need to keep in mind is we actually have 3 episodes recorded for you guys, and I'm trying my best to get them up and running for you as soon as possible. However, I seem to be having a little bit of difficulty with that as my computer does not seem to like it. But as you can tell, Halloween is right here. So I thought we would do the Halloween event, and what better to do the Halloween event than dressed as a cowboy? Because that's what Kovu's going to be. He's going to be a cowboy for Halloween. But, so, in order to do the Halloween event, it's a different kind of approach they did this year. Now, I've already done it, so I know what to expect, but you guys don't. Well, at least some of you don't. So you'll notice you can actually pick up this Halloween quest area if the Halloween event is still in place by the time you're watching this video. And it is a Manner of Spooking. Now, this is the 2016 event. Once it's over, it's over. There is no more Halloween event. So let's go ahead and get started. My pardon, but you wouldn't happen to be an adventurer, would you? I'm with the Adventurers Guild myself, and would welcome some assistance if you've the time. I'll try to be brief. Are you familiar with the Continental Circus? It's a troupe of performers who visit Eorzea cities around this time every year, ostensibly to add an extra dash of revelry to the All Saints' Wake celebrations. What we've kept largely a secret, however, is that these entertaining folk are not any kind of folk at all. They are, in fact, a group of imps and other monstrous beings who employ transformative magics to alter their appearance. As long as they cause no trouble, we're unwilling to unmask them and ruin the festivities. But these are void sent, after all. It would be foolish not to keep a close eye on their activities. And that's where I run into difficulties. They've grown wise to my observations and slip away whenever I approach too closely. Do you think that you might aid me in my surveillance? Well, of course, why not? Splendid! From what I've managed to ascertain, the circus is recruiting volunteers to help with the festival preparations. Offer your services to the Ori illusionist over there at the amphitheater and learn exactly what these fiends are planning. Should their intentions prove nefarious, then pray report back to me with all haste. Well then, with all haste, we shall run over here to the amphitheater and say hello to this illusionist over here. Hello. Greetings from the Continental Circus. We shall make mischief with our masquerades below, even at the Saints' feast up above. Our main attraction this year is the authentically spine-chilling haunted house. This will be the All Saints' Wake to remember, I promise you. Or at least it will be once we have the mansion properly decorated. I'm afraid the preparations are taking rather longer than we anticipated. As a matter of fact, I've been on the lookout for willing volunteers. Every helper will be rewarded with an open invitation to our monstrous manor. You'll be able to visit over and over completely free of charge. An irresistible offer, yes? Sure, why not? Consider yourself recruited, then. As for your tasks, they are mostly a matter of collecting commissions from laboriously distant locations. Your first chore will take you to the Goldsmiths Guild in Ul'dah. We ordered some gorgeously gruesome candelabras, but neglected to organize their delivery. The second will involve a journey to the Bismarck in Limsa. I sent one of our junior members to pick up a batch of seasonal cookies, and now I thoroughly regret the decision. Pray visit the Culinaries Guild and see what is taking the flighty fool so long. The third and final task is also the closest. You need only walk into the Carpenters Guild here in Gridania and collect the lanterns we requested. Simply mention decorations for the haunted house and the receptionist should understand. Not too complicated, I trust. Off you skitter, then. Well, then, off we skitter indeed. Let us head to Ul'dah. And we have arrived in Ul'dah right here. You'll actually notice at the Goldsmiths Guild you can take any Aetheryte teleport to the Goldsmiths Guild, or you can run there if you really want and talk to the guild receptionist right here. You've come from the Continental Circus Commission. Very good, I have them right here for you. Well, that was easy. Alright, next. And we've arrived at the Culinarians Guild. What's this scrolled note here? Inducing mortal terror, a list of manor decorations. Oh, really? Ah, I see. You must allow the butter and eggs to reach room temperature before mixing. This cooking business is almost as complex as spellcasting. What is it? Oh, bubbling brimstone, the cookies! I was so caught up in learning recipes I lost track of the time. The mistress will have my wings. Sir, you dropped her... what an odd gentleman. Yep, he dropped his little scrawled note thingy here. Huh. Well, next step. Alrighty, and then once you just take the Aetheryte, the Gridania Aetheryte Plaza teleport, the Carpenter's Guild is right here. And one moment, please. Okay, now that there isn't a train going by my house. Ah, yes, one of our more unusual commissions. I hope the lantern design is to your liking. Why, I'm sure it will be, but let us go ahead and head back and let her know that we've collected all the goodies. There we are, the enthralling illusionist. How did you fare? Were all our commissions ready for collection? Why, yes, they were. Here's your candelabra and your pumpkin lanterns. Wonderful, thank you. Now we can put the finishing touches on our haunted house. Let's discuss your reward once I've handed these things over to your workers. I shan't be long, so don't scamper too far away. Know you the place where they work the hides of dead things? I suggest you wait there and watch if you would safeguard the souls of the living. The hide of dead thing? You mean the Leather Workers Guild? Huh. Yeah, I'll head over to the Leather Workers Guild. Why not? Hey, looky, looky, a little bit of shiny destination. Let's go ahead and click it. What are we waiting for? Guess we'll find out soon enough. I spy with my kitty eye. Impresario, are you there? That overly curious mortal remains by his tree, I trust.
You have done well. The fools will flock to our haunted manor, believing it a harmless attraction. And when they realize the true nature of the horrors within, their fear shall be exquisite. Like flies to excrement, our malevolent kin shall be drawn in droves by the stench of mortal terror. Once more shall this realm cities be darkened by the night of devilry. A brilliant plan, Impresario. We shall reap a harvest of dread behind a facade of innocent revelry. All is in readiness. We have but to throw open the doors and invite our prey inside.
Dun, dun, dun. 'Cause we don't like that. Well, I just spied something that I don't think I should have, but at the same time, I politely should have, partner. Hey, 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 Mr. Adventurers Guild Investigator! Guess what I discovered? The Night of Devilry, you say? Legend has it that on such a night, a pumpkin-headed fiend raises an army of terrible demons and wreaks unimaginable havoc upon the city of mortals. Nay, we cannot allow them to succeed with this fearful harvest of theirs. Ah, I have it. I shall spread word to all and sundry that the horrors they may experience within this haunted manor are mere illusion, clever tricks meant to enhance the atmosphere, and not more. Should folk enter the house with such expectations, they are far more likely to be entertained than terrified. Pray, gather some few companions and conduct an advanced exploration of the manor. I would know what tricks the imps plan, that we might better spin them into treats. Once you have traversed their ghastly halls, report back to me here. Alrighty, so then we just gotta talk over here to the lady. Bum, bum, bum. There were a few other matters to attend to, but our preparations are now in order. Why do you stare at me so? Well, thanks in part to your assistance, we are ready to fling open the doors to our haunted manor. Before you enter, however, I suggest you speak with one of our Harlequin guides. They will explain the various amusements that await you inside. You'll find a helpful circus member right here in the amphitheater, or you might try the Acorn Orchard should you have business in New Gridania. I guarantee your manor experience will be transformative. Dun dun dun. You now have access to the Haunted Manor seasonal instance. To enter the manor, speak with Harlequin Guide in either Miketo's Amphitheater or the Acorn Orchard. So you have to do 4 players, no class, no job requirements, no eye level. Parties that register for the instance with less than 4 members will be filled out automatically via the matching system. Alright, so this person right here who has a clone, we can talk with them. Greetings. Our haunted manor is now ready for visitors. Shall I tell you more about what waits within, or show you directly to the front door? Well, go ahead and let's just find out what awaits us. Alright, so. Well, it is a haunted house. The amusements we have planned will leave you white-knuckled and trembling. From the moment you enter the manor, you will have 30 minutes to complete 3 games chosen at random. Should you prove successful, you will earn yourself a special treat. Oh, did I mention that the rooms and hallways are wandered by blood-curdling apparitions? Should these ghastly residents discover your presence, they will transform you into a pumpkin. Not permanently, of course. How else would they enjoy hunting you down over and over again? Repeated transformations will take their toll on your sanity, reducing you to a gibbering mess. Once this happens, I'm afraid we'll be forced to evict you in favor of fresh visitors. Alright, so there's a sanity meters. Why, of course, we have an entire troop of circus members disguised as horrifying Ahriman and ephemeral wisps. They'll be roaming the halls and casting enchantments and clumsy intruders. Unless you wish to spend much of your visit as a pumpkin, you would do well to avoid the Ahriman's one-eyed gaze. As for the wisps, they see little but hear all. Creep slowly and quietly, lest your footfalls betray your presence. See, that I didn't know. Good to read these. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's all the different things you got. You got the pumpkin hunt. Pumpkin hunt will have you searching for pumpkin-shaped treasure chests inside the manor. Will you be able to find all 6 chests before the time runs out? And the coffer cracker is an amusement in which you must locate the titular coffer and crack open its lid. Sounds simple, and so it would be were it not for the locking enchantment. To dispel this arcane safeguard, one must stand before the coffer and intone the correct combination of 5 numbers. But do not despair, there are hints conveniently penned on pieces of parchment which are scattered inconveniently around the manor. If you have not the stomach for searching, you might simply guess the numbers, but be prepared for a shock should you utter the wrong combination. Oh, you need to say the word. Enter the correct, reduce your reserve of sanity. Okay. Alright, arcane circles? Oh yeah, that's basically, they have 4 arcane circles standing around. Everyone in the party has to stand in one. Light the lanterns. This one you find coals, and you gotta light the lanterns. Cookie hunt. Just hunt for cookies. Jack in the box. You gotta find which Jack in the box is the right one. And then skin changer. A mischievous imp has transformed itself to a pumpkin-shaped treasure chest, which exactly resembles the others hidden around the manor. So you have to use red smoke in order to get him out. It's kind of like the skin-changing fate or love quest. Alright, will I be fighting? Oh no, no fighting, but there will be plenty of sneaking and hiding. In fact, you might even find a magical charm or two to help you avoid detection by the manor's relentless denizens. Such charms are fleeting, however, so be sure to make the most of their brief effects. Can I go alone? Alone? Oh dear me, no. We insist that you bring friends to share the experience. All our activities have been designed to set a quartet of champions to quivering, you see. Alright, so do you have cookies? Yes, actually we do. We reward everyone who visits the haunted manor with creepy cheese. Even better, these cookies serve as a currency at our seasonal vendors. If there's some festival finery you can't yet afford, you can always return to the manor to add to your batch. Alright, and what is it? Ah, 'tis a grand old house we borrowed from a grand old family to help celebrate the seasons of All Saints' Week. We've added some suitably eerie decorations and an organized number of games, shall we say. I would be happy to explain the rules to you, of course. Well, we've already just went through the rules, so. Now, we could visit the haunted manor and we'll be assigned with random people, or we can get a group of 4 people and make our way through. So, give me just a moment and I'll see if my friends are up to the task. If they are not, I am more than okay with doing it with random people. So, here we go. Okay. So we got a couple people together. We got Rebel Rosebud, which I wonder who that could be. 8B and Azel. Alright, so what's our first challenge gonna be? And it was as simple as that. Whew! It was quite a bit. So we had the Jack in the Box, the Coffer Cracker, and the Cookie Hunt, which the Cookie Hunt is probably my favorite. You've returned from the imp's manor then. Tell me, what awful evils lurked within? Cookies! Cookies? Well, I suppose some might be tempted to face their fears again and again for the promise of more delicious baked goods. And you say they might be used as currency for other rewards? Diabolical. I thank you for risking your sanity for the greater good. Oh, and pray take this treat away from me ere I succumb to its crumbling sweetness. Hark! Over there! It seems others have survived their foray into the haunted house. I only hope that my efforts to undermine its terrors were successful.
It was a little frightening at first, but the monsters were so much fun. Can we go again, Mama?
It all seemed so real, didn't it? The circus folk have certainly outdone themselves this year. Fun? Fun? They're supposed to be terrified. I don't understand it. Our members inside the manor reported that the more fiendish they behave, the more the visitors appear to enjoy themselves. Where did we go wrong? Have these mortals grown numb to fear? No, they are sniveling cowards, each and every one. We must simply redouble our efforts. Their terror will fuel our conquest. It seems our interference has gone unnoticed by the imps. I imagine my rumors will spread themselves as more folk visit the manor, but I'll be sure to nudge them in the right direction. Thank you again for your aid. All their scheming come to naught. One almost feels sorry for the little devils. I found this garb inside the manor and will leave it here for you, brave mortal. Best are the nights when there is happiness and joy for man and monster both. What? Quest complete. Seasonal event. And it's as simple as that. That is really all there is to it. You can do that quest, that dungeon, as many times as you like, which is pretty cool. And now that you've actually completed the seasonal event, first of all, you get this spiffy top, which is pretty awesome. And then your vendor is officially open, and you can buy pumpkin stew or continental eye, which you'll have to run through the thing again. Or there's the All Saints Wake Orchestra Roll up at dawn, and then you can buy some of these, which I'm going to go ahead and buy one of these. I'll show you what they do. Yep. Boop. Beep, 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 boop. And then... No, go away. Go away! Alright. And... boom! Pumpkin head! But I'll see you guys next time on the next episode of She Plays Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn with Kovu and usually Carbuncle. Thanks for joining me, and have a happy Halloween.